to the Maritime Fusion Net. My call sign is VE1CSE, and my name is Robert, Romeo Oscar Bravo, Echo Romeo Tango. And I'll be your net controller for this evening. This net meets every Wednesday evening at 1900 hours Atlantic time in the CQ Maritimes room, room number 602. The net is open to all amateurs and is scheduled for 1 hour break. After radio operators will be called in by province. When you check in, please give me your call sign using proper phonetics. After all the called in stations from outside the area will have a chance to check in later on, and I'll be like in between round 1 and 2. Reminder that due to the delay in the fusion system, please key up for a second or two and keep the push to talk button pressed for a couple of seconds after your transmission has finished. Break. First of all, do we have any priority traffic at this time? Priority traffic, VE1 CSE standing by. Nothing heard. Do we have any announcements for the net? Any announcements? Please from now to VE1 CSE.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima, VE1 JBL.
VE1 JBL, VE1 CSE. Good evening to you, Jim. Go ahead with your announcement, sir.
Yeah, okay, very good, Robert. Very good evening, everybody on the Maritime Fusion Net. Yeah, I got an announcement here, Robert. It's more of the speed of the internet at the site there. It's down today. Well, it's very strange. The first time I did it, I only got 7 for a download. The second time I did it, I got 12, and the third time I did it, I got 16. Now the upload is 25 each time, so that seems kind of strange. But even with 7, it should be a good net, Robert. So I don't think you're going to have any. And I'll be monitoring along here anyways, and I'll be monitoring. And you got about 19 nodes up here right there, so you should have a good net. So we'll be monitoring along here. VE1 CSE, the Maritime Fusion Net from VE1 JBL, English Bridge. And that's my check-in too, Robert. Go ahead.
VE1 JBL, VE1 CSE. Good evening, Jim. No problem. We got you in as a check-in here. I also have George in case he can't get through. It's weird. I know that with good old George, he tries to check in, but during the net, for some reason, problems exist. I don't know why. Anyway, hey, glad to have you on board, Jim. Thank you very much for your check-in, sir. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, and yours. Have yourselves a great and safe evening. 7-3 for now. Alrighty, we're going to now call for short time stations. Short time stations only. Please come now to VE1 CSE.
Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot. VE9, GC Portable.
Okay, so far I have 2 short-time stations, VY2GF and VE9 GC Portable. Did I miss anyone or anyone else which is short-time wishing to check in this evening? Please come now with your call sign. VE1 CSE is standing by.
Third one, Papa India November, mobile, in and out, 732. Victor Echo 1, Whiskey India November.
Alrighty, I got 4 short-time stations, VY2GF, VE9, GC Portable, VE1 PIN. Good evening, Robert. Your signal was loud and clear. Understand your QRU. Thank you for your check-in, sir. Greatly appreciated. You and yours have yourselves a great and safe evening. 7-3 for now. And I also had Peter, VE1 WIN. Alright, let's go to the top of the list. Oh, George, you made it in. Hi. VY2GF, VE1 CSE. Come on in, George.
Robert and everybody on the net, wonders never cease. Anyway, a fairly quiet day, and well, tomorrow, if the conditions permit, I'm going to take the new beam antenna down and see if I can figure out what's wrong with it. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good week, and we look forward to the net next Wednesday. Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
Victor Yankee 2 Go Foxtrot. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Sierra Echo returning. Good evening to you, George. Doing great there. You got through. Yeah, and definitely, hey, always good to have a miracle every once in a while there. Hi. Glad to have you on board, George. Thank you for your check-in, sir. And you and yours have yourself a great and safe evening there. 7-3 for now. Over to Gordon, Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie Portable, VE1 CSE. Good evening.
VE1 CSE with the Wednesday Night Fusion Net. Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie Portable. Good evening there, Robert, and all on frequency. Gordon here in St. John this evening. So coming to you from across the bay. No particular traffic. Just wanted to pop in, say good evening to everybody, and hope everyone has a good week. And we'll look forward to checking in next Wednesday night. I should, with flights all being equal, be back from Newfoundland, and we are checking in from the HRM. Anyway, thanks for doing the net, Robert. Thanks for calling me in, and now we'll get back to doing some paperwork. VE1 CSE with the net. VE9 GC Portable.
VE9 GC Portable, VE1 CSE. Good evening to you, Gordon. Oh, you're doing great there for St. John, no problem whatsoever. And understand that you'll be checking in from HRM next week there. Oh, glad to have you on board, Gordon. Thank you very much for your check-in. Really appreciate it. And you and yours have yourselves a great, safe evening and safe travels to you, my friend. VE9 GC Portable, VE1 CSE 7-3. All right, over to Peter, Victor Echo 1, Whiskey, Indiana 1 CSE. Good evening, Peter. Come on in.
Yeah, good evening, Robert. Good evening, all. No comments for the net. Just I went out for a walk and a bike ride in the snow today. So took the bike out in the snow. That was fun. So I got out for about 2 hours on the bike in the snow. So and then did about an hour and a half walk after that. So with that, Robert, back to you. Have a great evening. Look forward to everybody talking to everybody next Wednesday. VE1 WIN clear.
VE1 WIN, VE1 CSE. Good evening to you, Peter. Glad you're able to go out and have some fun this afternoon there. Hi, on the bike. Glad to have you on board this evening. Thank you very much for your check-in there, Peter. You have yourself a great and safe evening there. 7-3 for now. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. I'm going to call out for short time stations just one more time, just in case. Short talk stations, wish you to check in. Please come down with your call sign. BE1 CSE is standing by for you. Okie dokie. All right. Well, we'll start out with the provinces. This will be round one. Round one, starting with Prince Edward Island. Any stations from Prince Edward Island wishing to check in this evening, please come down with your call sign. E1 CSE is standing by. Okay, try one more time. Any stations in Prince Edward Island wishing to check in? Anyone there from VY2 land which wish to come on in this evening, please come down with your call sign. The E1 CSE is standing by. Alrighty, well, gonna move over to New Brunswick next. Stations from New Brunswick, Nouveau Brunswick. Boys, I don't know, I gotta sometimes practice my French. I used to do it pretty good. Anyway, stations from BE9 land wishing to check in at this time, please come down with your call sign. BE1 CSE is standing by for you.
Victor Oscar 1, Kilo Julie Mike Portable, Metro Mountain.
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, V9 OSK. Victor Echo Alpha. Victor Echo 9, Alpha India, V9 AI.
Okie dokie, now, I didn't quite grab them all. I believe the first one was Victor Oscar 1, Oscar Kilo Mike. Hopefully that's correct. Then there was I believe VE9. There was a bit of breakup here. Also, had, let's see, VE9 VEA with a repetition there. And also Victor Echo 9 Alpha India. The other stations, if you could try one more time, and if I need to correct, please let me know. VE1 CSE is standing by for you.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Charlie Alpha. Victor Echo 9, Mike Charlie Alpha.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima. Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Alpha Hotel. Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, VE9 OSK.
Okie dokie, let's see. I also have now VE9 CUB, VE9 OSK, VE9 VEA, VE9 AI, VE9 MCA, VE9 PAL, and VE9 MAH. Now, I just wanted to get a correction just to make sure that I had this correct. The Victor Oscar 1 station, if you could try one more time with your call sign, it'd be greatly appreciated. Please go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Sierra Echo. This is Victor Oscar 1, Kilo Kilo, Juliet Juliet, Mike Mike, VO1 KJM. Operator name here is Kenny, Kilo Echo November November Yankee. And we're located here in Metro Moncton. Metro Moncton. Over.
We've got you down correctly now. Victor Oscar 1, Juliet Mike. Glad to have you on board, Jim. I've got you here, son Jim from Moncton. And I thank you very much for your ticket, sir. Anything further? I think maybe that M should have been a K. Just verify with you. My apologies, sir. Go ahead.
QSL, Rob. Well, good evening, and thanks very much for calling me into your net this evening. And yes, it is a K. It's Kilo Juliet Mike, VO1 KJM. So there you go. 7-3 to everybody, and have a good night, Rob. Good night.
Thank you very much, Jim. Hey, we get her after a while. Greatly appreciate for your ticket, sir. You and yours have yourselves a great safe evening there. BO1 KJM, VE1 CSE 73. All right, next up, VE9 CUB, VE1 CSE. Good evening.
Victor Echo 1 CSE, this is Victor Echo 9 Charlie Uniform Bravo. Good evening, Robert, and good evening to everybody on frequency. Kenny going out the door ahead of me here, and Mike and Paul coming up behind me. No real traffic, Robert, just to check in, being for your bucket. Other than that, that's it. I'll give it back to you, Robert. Thanks for doing the net and calling me in. Victor Echo 1 CSE, this is Victor Echo 9 Charlie Uniform Bravo, 73 to all.
VE9 CUB, VE1 CSE. Good evening, Don. I got you in here. Thank you very much for your ticket, sir. Greatly appreciate it. And you and yours have yourselves a great and safe evening there. VE9 CUB, VE1 CSE 73. All right, over to Oscar, Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, VE1 CSE. Good evening.
V1 CSE, V9 Oscar Sierra Kilo. Good evening, Robert, and everybody on the Fusion Net tonight. I'm on my node here in Dieppe, and just want to give you a check-in. Thanks for calling me in, and also thanks for doing the net. 7-3 to all. Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo.
VE9 OSK, VE1 CSE. No, it's doing great there. Glad to have you on board this evening, sir, and thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. You and yours have yourselves a great and safe evening there. 7-3 for now. Let's see, next up, hey, Vern, Victor Echo 9, Victor Echo Alpha, VE9, VEA, VE1 CSE. Come on in, Vern.
E1, Charlie Sierra Echo, Wednesday night Fusion Net Control. Good evening, Rob. Good evening to all fine, outstanding, and on frequency. Well, Rob, our voice came out on us quite a bit, so I probably were not doing too good. But unfortunately, we found out the reason for it. We had a test done for that stupid COVID stuff today. Apparently, I tested positive, so there you go. You can't win them all. Outside of that, we'll go from there. So, we just come in to give you another mark on the board. Wish everybody on free seat a great evening and a great wake-up call tomorrow. 7 degrees well. 88 of 80s. Special good evening to Scanner and shortwave visitors. Well, now, sorry, Rob. Sorry, I take that back. Scanner visitors only, no shortwave visitors in VHF. Okay, Rob, that's about enough for you to be. Thanks for calling us in. Thanks for doing that for another week and putting up with my foolishness again this week. 7-3 everybody, and go from there. VE9, VEA back in net control. VE1, Charlie Sierra Echo. 7-3, bye-bye.
VE9, VEA, VE1, CSE, good evening to you, Vern. Well, my friend, hopefully your voice will get better there. My goodness, you're not sounding yourself, that's for sure. And hey, no problem. There's no such thing as putting up with her. Hey, we're always glad to hear from you. And thank you very much for your check-in, Vern. Greatly appreciated, sir. You and yours have yourselves a great and safe evening. VE9 VEA, VE1 CSE, 7-3. Over to Gary in Fredericton, Victor Echo 9, Alpha India, VE1 CSE. Good evening, Gary.
VE1 CSE Net Control, VE9 AI. Good evening to everybody on frequency. Not much new here. Just working on some computer problems and glitches today. I think we got most of them ironed out finally. But anyway, staying close to home, I guess. Haven't done much exciting. Anyway, nothing else, I guess. Everybody have a great week. Hope to see everybody next week. VE1 CSE, VE9 Fredericton.
VE9 AI, VE1 CSE. Good evening to you, Gary. Hang on, my list flipped off here. Come on, where are you? There we go. Good evening, Gary. Glad to have you on board this evening, sir. Thank you very much for your check-in. It's greatly appreciated. And wish you and yours a great, safe evening there. 7-3 for now. Next up, Mike in Iverstown. See how things are going there. Victor Echo 9, Mike Charlie Alpha, VE1 CSE. Good evening.
Yeah, VE1 CSE with the Maritime Fusion Net Victor Echo 9, Mike Charlie Alpha, using my FT2 tonight, so that's the ID on this radio. Good evening there, Robert. Good evening to Vern there too, and Paul, and everybody else checking in from VE9 land. Yeah, Vern, you're sounding really rough tonight there. Hopefully you'll get better. But nice to hear you on the Fusion again there, Vern. Haven't heard you on for quite a while there, so glad you made it back. Anyway, no traffic here, just a beautiful day, and temperature warmed up here, +4 or more this afternoon. So we're happy with that, and have yourself a good net there, Robert. Thanks for doing the net there. 7-3 to all. Have a good week. VE1 CSE, VE9 and
VE9 MCA, VE1 CSE. Good evening to you, Mike. Glad and Claire doing great there. Glad to have you on board, and yeah, it's good to hear Vern back on with us there. We missed him. And thank you very much for your check-in there, Mike. Really appreciate it, sir. And you and yours have yourselves a great and safe evening, and 7-3 for now there, Mike. Over to Paul. Pretty well his next door neighbor, I believe. VE9 PAL, V1 CSE. Good evening, Paul.
Yeah, VE1 CSE. This is VE9 PAL. How you doing there, Robert, Mike, Gordon, Oscar, and Vern? Boy, Vern seems to have a deeper voice than I do. Oh, Vern, I'll keep you in my prayers, buddy. I know it's not fun. But anyway, you guys all have a great week, and you guys take care of yourself. V9 PAL.
VE9 PAL, V1 CSE. Good evening to you, Paul. Doing great there from Marshtown, and yeah, well, certainly. We all got to try to keep our spirits high as much as we can. Glad to have you on board this evening, Paul. Thank you very much for your check-in, sir, and you and yours have yourselves a great and safe evening there. 7-3 for now. All right, last up on the list for New Brunswick round 1 so far, Victor Echo 1, Mike Alpha Hotel. VE1 MAH, VE1 CSE. Good evening, Michael.
VE1 CSE, VE9 MAH. Hello, Rob, and everybody else on the net. No traffic. Just wanted to give you guys another check-in. Having a good week so far, and wishing everybody else a good one. VE9 MAH.
V9 MAH, V1 CSE. Good evening, Michael. Doing good there from you. Glad to have you on board this evening, sir. Thank you very much for checking. Greatly appreciate it. And wish you a great and safe evening there. 7-3 for now. All right, we're at the bottom of the list, so we're going to round 1 Nova Scotia next. Round 1 Nova Scotia, the VE1 VA1 land. All stations wishing to check in, please come now with your call sign. VE1 CSE standing by in Nova Scotia.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Whiskey V1 JW. Victor Echo 1, Whiskey X-Ray Mobile. Victor Echo 1, Delta, Alpha, Delta.
Kentucky got 3 stations so far, VE1JW, VE1WX, and VE1 Delta Alpha Delta. Did I miss anyone or anyone else wishing to check in? This is round 1 Nova Scotia. Please come now with your call sign. VE1 CSE is standing by.
VE1 MUI, Victor Echo 1, Mike Uniform India.
Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot, Sierra Mike.
Alrighty, thought I'd leave a little bit of space in there just in case. And let's see. Alright, so far. Come on, come up again. There we go. Alright, so far I have VE1JW, VE1WX, VE1DAD, VE1MUI, and VE1FSM. Alright, let's go to the top of the list. VE1JW, good evening, sir. VE1CSE. Come on in.
Yeah, good evening, Robert. I'll keep it short because I know Derek Small said he was mobile, so I'll keep it short. Nothing too stern, I guess. Just linting with interest. Been doing a little bit on FT8 today. Hasn't been real great. Was out this afternoon for coffee with one of the other local hams here. Had a nice chat and a coffee this morning. And this afternoon, we've just been puttering around doing a few little things on the computer and picking away at a few FT8 stations. But bands weren't super good today. But anyway, made a few contacts and got one new country on one band. So that was worth the effort. Other than that, we're just listening with interest. V1 JW.
VE1JW, VE1CSE, good evening, sir. Glad to have you on And thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. And you great safe evening there, Jim. B1JW, B1CSE, 73. All right, over to Derek next. Victor Echo 1, Whiskey X-Ray, BE1, CSE. Good evening, sir.
VE1 CSE and the, what is this, the Wires Net, VE1 WX Mobile. Good evening, and good evening to all the good amateur operators out there. Nothing much going on this end, just keeping an eye on the weather. An eye in the sky. No balloons here. We lucked out in the last snowstorm. We had a dusting of snow here in the valley, and I see there's a warning for possible ice and freezing rain storm there on Friday. So we have the weekend off, and hopefully everything goes well. So we'll send our greetings to one and all. Have a great week, and thanks for doing that. VE1 CSE, VE1 WX Mobile.
The 1WX Mobile, the 1CSE. Sorry about that, Derek. I thought that you were stationary free. I would have probably called you first for your mobile there. Glad to have you on board this evening, sir, and yeah, no balloons yet. You have yourself a great safe evening there and safe travels there, sir. V9WX Mobile, VE1 CSE 73. All right, next up, Victor Echo 1 Delta Alpha Delta VE1 CSE. Good evening.
Good evening, Robert, and everybody on frequency. Pretty good day here down in the public house here. A nice day. Didn't do too much. Just burned a little bit of gas, a little traveling. Other than that, didn't do a whole lot. On the 20 meters there's today, last 2 days here, there's a bunch of kids from school in the States. The high school run up, I think there's a whole bunch of kids on. Played with that a little while this afternoon. Other than that, didn't do too much. So thanks for taking me in. 73.
VE1 VAD, VE1 CSE. Good evening, David. Doing good there. Glad to have you on board this evening, sir. Thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. And you and yours have yourselves a great, safe evening there. 7-3 for now. All right, next up, Matt, Victor Echo 1, Mike, Uniform India, VE1 CSE. Good evening.
V1 CSE and Wednesday night Maritime Fusion Net, VE1MUI. Good evening there, Rob, and everybody on the whole entire network there tonight. Well, I'm just starting to come around from either food poisoning or a stomach bug. I got home from the road yesterday and it started. Wasn't fun at all, but I was thankful I was home and not dealing with that in the truck. But anyway, so feeling better today and heading on the road tomorrow. So that's about it from here. I didn't do a whole lot. I don't think I left the house more than to put the garbage out. So 7-3. Everybody have a good week. V1 CSE, VE1MUI.
V1 MUI, V1 CSE. Good evening to you, Matt. Doing great there. Glad to have you on board this evening, sir. And I thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. And I wish you a great, safe evening there. And 3 for now there, Matt. Over to Frank next. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Sierra Mike, VE1 CSE. Good evening.
VE1 CSE, VE1 Foxtrot, Sierra Mike. Good evening, Robert. Good evening to everybody on that tonight. And yeah, VE1 Zulu Bravo there was ahead of me. I'm not sure if you even heard him. Just in case. And just a little quick note there, Robert, for the Westcom Monday Night Net. We've actually started a little reminder email for anybody that's interested for signing up for that. They could send an email to me at ve1fsm@gmail.com, and I can add them to that list and send them out a reminder on Monday morning. Because I know most people are just like me. Great memories, bad recall. Anyway, Robert, no other traffic, just more or less that mark for the book. So with that, we'll turn it back over to you. VE1 Charlie Sierra Echo, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike.
V1 SFN, V1, yeah, that's it, right? I'm sorry, Frank, my gosh, I got tongue cut there. V1 FSM, V1 CSC return, doing great there, Frank. Thank you for letting me know that Mike was there as well. I'll be sure to call him in next there. And glad to have you on board this evening. Thank you very much for the reminder of the Westcon Net there on Monday. Boy, it's almost going to coincide with the Cage County Amateur Radio Club net. Their net's at 1900. I think you said yours was 2000, wasn't it? An hour after, just a flight over.
Yes, it is. It's 2000 hours to 9 o'clock. Like I said, anybody that's interested in getting a reminder email, just send me off an email, and I will literally send out a reminder Monday morning. Just, like I said, everybody's got great memories. It's like me. I got bad recall.
I know what you mean, Frank. Boys, I've been having memory issues as well for the last couple of years. Hey, glad to have you on board this evening, Frank, and thank you very much for reminding us. Westcon Net, Monday evening at 2000, and the Kings County Amateur Radio Club's net on Monday as well at 1900. So, two nets to check into back to back. Oh, glad to have you on board, Frank. Thank you very much for your check-in, sir. Greatly appreciated. Wish you and yours a great and safe evening there. VE1 FSM, 7 train. Over to Mike, 6 at Oxford. Zulu Bravo, VE1 CSE. Good evening. Okay, we'll try Mike one more time there. Victor Echo 1, Zulu Bravo, VE1 CSE. Good evening, Mike. Okay, well, quite sure Mike will chime in there when he gets a chance there. Could be problems at our end, maybe. I don't know. I just download and upload on that 853 megabit down, almost a gig up. So we know there's no problem with my connection. Alrighty. Well, anyway, all right. Let's see who we got next. Oh, that's the bottom of the list. So, in between the rounds here, we now do call-outs for stations outside of the Maritime Provinces. Any stations outside of the Maritime Provinces wishing to check in to the Maritime Fusion Net this evening, please come now to call sign phonetically. VE1 CSE is standing by. Okay, we'll try one more time. Any stations from outside the Maritime Provinces wishing to check in this evening, please come now with your call sign. VE1 CSE is standing by. All right, we have one station there. He's coming from Concord, Ontario. Good evening, Igor. VE1 IGG or VE3 IGG. VE1 CSC. Come on in.
This is Victor Eka 3 India Golf Golf, Igor in Concord. I was wondering, can you hear me?
VE1 IGG, VE1 CSC returning. Good evening, Gregor, Igor. I hear you, but your volume's quite low. May want to adjust your mic gain there and see if it will help improve. Hopefully this helps you out there. Back to you there. VE3 IGG, VE1 CSC. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Rob and everybody on the net. I just by mistake got I was looking for just going over the frequencies, and I heard your net, and I don't know why at the beginning I was pushing PTT button, and it was switching to FM from digital. I honestly have no idea how I can get to this net through what repeater, or how did I get there, but it was nice at least to hear east coast of Canada, and I'm surprised you can hear.
Yeah, no problem, Igor. Hey, you found us. Glad to have you on board. And definitely, if you're using a node, make sure that you're on digital only, because you can use FM as well to transmit and receive. It's just a little bit of a workaround there. Oh, glad to have you on board this evening, Igor. Doing great there from Concord. Just low audio is all. And I wish you and yours a great and safe evening. 7-3 for now. All right. Well, that was outside of the Maritime Provinces. Now we're going to go with round two. Round two for Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island Station, BY2 land. Please come down with your call sign. VE1 CSC is standing by for you. Okay, put out one more call. Round two for Prince Edward Island. Any stations for Prince Edward Island wishing to check in this evening, please come down with your call sign. VE1 CSE is standing by for you. Kentucky, over to New Brunswick again. Round two, New Brunswick. Any stations of GE9, BA9 land wishing to check in, please come there with your call sign. VE1 CSE is standing by. New Brunswick stations, please.
Victor, Echo 9, November Whiskey.
Yeah, Charlie.
Victor Echo 9, Juliet, Charlie, Tango, 39 JCT.
Okie dokie, so far I have three stations on the list here. GE9NW, that's, I'll say it phonetically, Victor Echo 9, November Whiskey. We also had Steve, VE9SC, and Jean-Claude, VE9JCT. Are there any others from New Brunswick? Round 2, New Brunswick, please come there with the call sign. VE1 CSE is standing by.
Victor Echo 9, Victor India Charlie.
Okay, and we also have VE9, NIC. There we go. We've got Jen here as well, sir. All right, let's go to Roger. See how things there in Manacrook there. Victor Echo 9. November Whiskey. Oh, apologies again. Go ahead there, Roger. VE1 CSE. Come on in.
Yeah, VE1 CSE Victor Echo 9 November Whiskey. Name here is Gilles, North India Lima Echo Sierra. Located in Maritime New Brunswick, and decided well to try to make the net. I think I made it last week, but this week I almost forgot about it. So I'm going to say 70 to all. Everyone have a great week. VE9 November Whiskey.
VE9. Voice, I keep losing my screen here. There we go. VE9 NW, the one CSE, good evening to you, sir. Doing great there. Glad to have you on board this evening, and thank you very much for your check-in, sir. Greatly appreciate it. And I wish you and yours a great and safe evening there. 7-3 for now. Over to Steve, Victor Echo 9, Sierra Charlie, VE1 CSE, good evening. Oh, we'll try Steve and Moncton there one more time. Victor Echo 9, Sierra Charlie, VE1 CSE, good evening. Oh, I know he was in there. All right, let's go to Sean Flood. Bonsoir, Sean Flood. Comment ça va? VE9 JCT, VE1 CSE, good evening.
Oh, ça va bien, Monsieur Robert. Yeah, bonsoir à toi aussi. A very good evening to you, Robert, and all on net. Yeah, I just got in the shack, maybe 15 minutes. So, not much to report from here, from Shediac Rock. Yeah, we did go for a walk this afternoon. No biking this morning. It was minus 12 this morning, so yeah, I didn't go too far this morning, but it was really nice at noontime and early, well, this afternoon. Cloudy, but not cold at all, so yeah, there was no complaints on that side, for sure. Anyway, thanks for doing the net, Robert, and calling me in. And again, 7312 from Shediac, New Brunswick. Back to Net Control, VE9 JCT.
VE9 JCT, VE1 CSE, good evening, Sean Claude. Copy your minus 12 there this morning. And it was nice around noontime and cloudy there and warm. So, hey, yeah, it actually warmed up a little bit here too. And it's like, boy, this weather is just getting more and more confusing as we go along here. Glad to have you on board this evening there, Jean Claude. And thank you very much for checking in. Greatly appreciate it. And you and yours have yourselves a great safe evening there. 7-3 for now. All right, over to Nicholas. Victor Echo 9. NIC, VE1, CSE, good evening. Oh, let's try Nicholas one more time. VE9 NIC, VE1 CSE. Good evening. Okay, well, hey, we tried. Don't know if it's, well, let's see, if Jim's still on, whether he can, tell us what the download and upload rate is and how I've been doing so far there. VE1 JBL, VE1 CSE, how read, everything there, Jim? Over.
Yeah, everything is fine, Robert. Everything is fine, and there hasn't been too much in dropouts there. But I do see a lag on the software here that I'm looking at here. There's a little delay on that, but besides that, everything is fine, and the net's going along well. And if Vern is still listening there, my goodness, he sounds bad there. So Vern, take care, my friend, and feel better. Back to you, Robert. VE1 CSC and the Maritime Fusion at VE1 JBL. Monitoring on the side here.
VE1 JBL, VE1 CSC. Thank you very much for that information, Jim. Glad that things are working there on that side, and I'm sounding good there. And also, yeah, boys, pursue quicker than later. Oh, I have you with the information there. Thanks a lot there, Jim. 7-3 for now. All right, on to Nova Scotia. Right. Station 7. Any stations from VE. I am wishing to check in this time. Please come down with your call sign. VE. Stand by.
Victor Echo 1, Golf Uniform Yankee. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, VE1 FOX.
Alrighty, so far I have two stations, VE1 GU1 and VE1 FOX. Are there any others for round 2 Nova Scotia? Round 2 Nova Scotia stations, please come down with your call sign. VE1. My view. Okie dokie. Oh, let's go with Joe there. See how things going in his neck of the woods there. VE1 GUI, VE1 CSE. Good evening.
V1 CSE, V1 GUI. Good evening there, Rob. Good evening to everyone on frequency. Coming up behind me there, good evening to him, and family is working out good there and about it. We had a pretty good day here, a little this morning. It was -5 actually. But when it ended up, we got up 8 degrees here today. Right now, I got 5 on the plus side. 5.23 kilometers of wind to the south-southwest, so everything's looking pretty good here. I guess it gets it warm again tomorrow, so I guess everything will be good. I was out in my shed for a bit, just tinking around, destroying some wood, I guess you call it. So, anywho, that's it from here, Rob. Thanks for calling me in. I called in before. I guess I must have got clobbered. You didn't hear me, so thanks for calling me in. V1 GUI.
V1GY, V1CSE, good evening to Joe. No, we got you in. Glad to have you on board this evening, sir. Thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. And you and yours have yourselves a great, safe evening there. 7-3 for now there, Joe. All right, over to Curtis. Foxtrot, Oscar X-Ray, VE1, CSE, good evening.
Hey, Victor Echo 1, Charlie Sierra Echo, Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray. Well, good evening, Robert. Say hi to Joe and Rachel there. Oh my, we had a lovely day today this morning with beautiful sunshiny blue sky, and for a while there she cleared right away and we got all overcast, and I think if we get up around +4 this afternoon there. Right now she's holding at +2. That's about it, Robert. We have company at the house there, so I just took a break to come in and check on that. I haven't checked in for a while, where I've been off there sick and stuff there, and all that other funny stuff there. I didn't get a chance to get in, so I figured I'd try to make it in tonight. So here we be. Anyways, that's about it, Robert. I guess I better get back to the company before they leave, and you have a good evening there, what's left of it. Thanks for calling me in tonight. So take care, and we'll catch up with you another time there. So Victor Echo, Charlie Sierra Echo, with the Maritime Fusion Net. This is Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, Curtis here in Three Plains, Hay County. So back to you, Robert. Have a great weekend. 7-3. VE1 FOX clear.
V1 FOX, VE1 CSE, good evening to you, Curtis. Doing good there. Great to have you on board, and thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. And you and yours have yourselves a great, safe evening there, Curtis. Hope to hear from you tomorrow morning there as well. Hi. Oh, thank you again. V1 FOX, VE1 CSE, 7. All right, let's see. Well, right. On the list again. So, I guess now we put out a call for any stations anywhere. I guess any stations internationally or nationally or even local still wishing to check in. Please come down with your call sign. VE1 CSE is standing by for you.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
V1 Bravo Charlie Lima.
Okay, we got 2 stations, VE1 M1 and 1 BCL. Last chance, anyone else wishing to add themselves to the list, please come down with your call sign. VE1 CSE.
Victor Echo 9 or Alpha Delta Victor.
And we also have Victor Echo 9 Alpha Delta Victor. All right, let's go with Mike there. VE1 MY, VE1 CSE, good evening.
Good evening, Robert. VE1 Charlie Sierra Echo, VE1 Mike Yankee. Not much going on. Like you said, it was -14 this morning. It's +2 now. What a difference. Anyway, Robert, you have a great weekend. We'll hear you in the morning. VE1 Charlie Sierra Echo, VE1 MY.
VE1 MY, VE1 CSE, good evening, Mike. Glad to have you on board this evening, sir. Thank you very much for your check-in, and look forward to your check-in tomorrow morning as well there. And glad to have you on board. I wish you and yours a great, safe evening there. Thank you very much in there. 7-3 for now. All right. Oh, take 1 Bravo Charlie Lima, BE1 CSE. Good evening.
Good evening, Rob, and anybody listening from 1BCL. Usual, I'm late to the dance. I just thought about the net. I said, I better turn the radio on, and wasn't sure it was even going to be still going. Nothing much going on here. Cleaned the shack up yesterday, and found there's a floor in my shack. 7-3, 1BCL.
The 1BCL, the 1CSE. Good evening, Mike. Glad to have you on board this evening, sir, and I thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. And wish you and yours a great and safe evening there. 7-3 for now. All right, next up, Jean-Pierre in Dieppe, Victor Echo 9, Alpha Delta Victor, VE1 CSE. Good evening.
VE1 CSE, VE9 ADV. Hello, Robert. Hello to everybody here on the Maritime Fusion Net tonight. JP here in Dieppe, coming through the VE9 MFR repeater here in Mountain. I just wanted to say hello to everyone. I don't check into this net too often on Wednesday evenings, and anyway, just got back from work here, turned the radio on. I said, geez, I got to check into this net here. And hopefully you had a good net there, Robert. And I know you're getting to the tail end of it, and hope the net went well for you. Hello to all 7-3s. Hopefully everyone has a good end of the week. This is VE9 ADV, JP and Yep. Back to net control.
VE9 ADV, VE1 CSE. Good evening, Jean-Pierre, and I know you will go by JP, so I'll try that. Glad to have you on board there for the app, and thank you very much for your ticket, sir. Greatly appreciate it. And I wish you and yours a great and safe evening there. 7-3 for now. All right, well, I guess at the end here, so I guess now I'll proceed to close down the net. At this time, let's see, we had a total of 30 check-ins this evening. And from all of our current Maritime Fusion Net controllers, we would like to thank all of our esteemed amateurs who checked in this evening. We're grateful to all the owners and clubs, as well as the maintenance crews of the repeater nodes that are currently linked in tonight, for helping us expand for local ham radio operators to check in. Stand by for reset one time. A recap of the net can be posted on the Maritime Fusion Net website at www.mikealpha.romeo.charlie.ca. That's www.maarc.ca. Now that the net is concluded, I now return the repeaters and fusion nodes to normal service. This is VE1 CSE for the Maritime Fusion Net signing off, wishing everyone a big 7-3. And above all, stay safe. Hope to hear from you all again next week there. VE1 CSE is clear.